Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, whenever and wherever you are watching or listening to this. Welcome to another episode of Insights with Soularis, where I am your host, Jennifer, a tarot reader for over 10 years, and I have over a dozen healing certifications from sound healing, Reiki mastery, and a little bit of everything, including tuning forks. But at the end of the day, I simply say I am a channel of spirit and bringing messages for those who find me. And as always, as I speak of messages, I like to start out with a message for the collective. And this is energies that will be relevant in your life over the next 7 days. Of course, since this is a collective reading, it is going to be a little bit different from everyone, but the overall themes will find their ways into your life in different means, whether that's one person, it may be related to career, another person may be related to relationship. So take things as it resonates, and if something ever does come up negatively, know that we are always in control of our free will and that we should make better use of that. And so, as we're coming up to the next 7 days, I am seeing some really great information coming through, some really good energy, and a little bit of a trouble too. But we'll get to that point. There is a big time coming forward that is promising. So if you have been wanting to start a new venture or even like go out and get a new friendship, this is a very good time to get documentation written, to sign contracts, because it's going to be a very rewarding situation. It's going to meet your emotional needs and your financial and physical needs, which is fantastic. But there seems to be a lot of anxiety and fear around just overall collective, but know that things are looking up and getting better over the next 7 days. Even though you may have worries or anxieties building up, you may be restless, you may have trouble sleeping. But remember that you are allowed to step out of this because you have so much coming towards you. You have new things, you have exciting things, emotionally satisfactory type situations coming your way. So break away from the worries and that self entrapment, really walk towards all this loving energy that is able to open up to you. And I hope that works for you for the collective. So we're going to go to our caller today, and we have Linda from Canada. Hello, Linda.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing very good, thank you.
Fantastic. Do you have any specific questions for me tonight?
Yes, I do. I want to know what is happening with my love life, if
Yeah, I
anything,
could. I always pull out
ever.
a the first card before the question is even asked. I always pull out a card, and the energy of this card is like it has not turned out the way you want it to, and you're really looking at those past disappointments, and it's really affecting a lot of things in your life, and that's not a negative thing, right? It's good to reflect, but there's definitely been more than one situation that did not go as you wanted. So let's dive into this and see what type of information that we can get for you, Linda.
Okay.
So I feel the energies of like so much on your shoulders. Like you take on other people's burdens. You are also been on edge a little bit and you're kind of exhausted, that fatigue and lack of motivation, not just in your romance life, but just in general, that may be seeping in. It seems like you have been holding on to frustration and holding off and waiting almost, but it's not like a waiting patiently, it's almost a panic waiting, like when is this going to come to me? When am I going to have this person? Have I missed my window or am I never going to find? So while you are waiting, it's uncomfortable. It's a very uncomfortable feeling right now, and I can feel that into you because it's exhaustion. And also um when you come to that point of exhaustion, especially with relationships, there is a tendency to build walls, to start to close yourself off. And when you are not approachable, right? And when you are not open to love, whether or not you want it, being open to love and be wanting love is two very different things. And it seems like you have closed yourself off in frustration. and being on edge because you're trying to control so many things that you're just not allowing anything to come through. And when things like that happen, not only your exhaustion from all parts of your life, but it can destroy your confidence as well. And I really want to see what we can do to help rebuild that confidence because that's no place to be. Everyone's has their own unique abilities and vibrancies coming in. And for you, it seems like you expect the worst. And trust me, I understand. I've seen this for myself and for so many others. Um, we can be our own self-fulfilling prophecies, especially in relationships, because we can project onto other people. We don't even realize we're doing it. What I do like here, Linda, is that you are moving away from your past patterns. So you're letting go of this frustration that's coming forward. Particularly within 6 days, you're going to start feeling a little bit better, which is fantastic. I usually don't see things move so quickly in readings. But within this, you're going to get some exciting news, particularly over the next 6 days. Like it could be a trip, it could just be something very simple, like going out for coffee or something. It doesn't even have to be romantic, but it's going to start to build that confidence. And I am seeing potentially some online dating too, if that's something that you are consistent in seeing. And I want to get more information because we do have uh, very good. I like this energy, but I also know that is going to be some time and I'm not going to be able to get a time because Spirit is saying it's about lessons to be learned rather than any like 6 weeks, 6 months type situation here. But I do see an
Yeah.
intimate relationship coming forward to help you learn karmic lessons. That means a lot of things. Sometimes karmic lessons can be somebody that will stay in your life for a few months and then you part ways. Sometimes it could be your life partner that you will spend the rest of your years with on this planet. What I am seeing here is that you are in a temporary standstill, particularly around romance, because you need to find more balance within yourself. You're going to be faced with many decisions over the next couple of weeks and months. And it's going to be up to you to how are you going to weigh your options? Are you in friendships or in like if you start talking to somebody in that initial dating phase, are you willing to stand up for your boundaries? That's one of your lessons. And is are you willing to keep an equal relationship? That's also a lesson and see how if you are able to show up oh gosh, I can't even speak now, authentically in your relationships. Because it seems like there has been a little bit of this inner need, particularly surrounding by needing to fit in. And so when you connect with stronger personalities, you tend to make yourself a little bit smaller or not quite smaller, but at the same, you may adopt personality traits that you think the other person would like. So while you may be a specific type of person, you just amplify certain personality traits for other people to like you better. And everyone we have our mask. We have the Japanese saying that a person has three masks: the one they show the world, the one to show their family and friends, and then the ones you only show yourself. And so in this case, it's about combining all parts of you and understanding who you are, and to see things from a different perspective because you do have very good options coming forward over the next couple 3 months to 3 years. You're gonna see various types
Okay.
of coming through. Some of them may be just like, oh, hey, going out on a few dates, keeping us casual. I am seeing one that could potentially last about 8 months. But this is all still open because you have this lesson to be learned about choosing yourself first. And as soon as you learn all these lessons that spirit had lined up for you, doors are going to open. And that happiness and that contentment is going to be um, coming forward because you want a trustworthy relationship. You want somebody can meet your
Yeah.
emotional and material needs. And I see that coming for you. It's just not going to be when you want. I'm seeing the number 17 as well. Okay, so if we take a deep breath here,
I'm
see at number 17, this is a wish come true. You are manifesting the person that you are wanting to have a deeper relationship to. And I like this analogy, okay? If you would like to start a relationship, somebody who just is very good family man, just for example, odds are you're not going to be going out to a rave or a party every weekend in order to find that individual. Simply that's not where they
yeah,
are. So it's about looking
yeah,
at the how can you adjust little things in your life in order to bring that more together? How is that sounding?
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
makes
I'm
sense.
gonna a little
Really
bit
does
more.
make a lot of sense.
Yeah, so
I'm
there
sorry?
is I wanted to get a little information on the men themselves coming in. You are gonna have a number of options, just saying. So you have your pick when things start moving. It's gonna be 1 or 2 at a time, but it's gonna be like, I'm okay not approaching this and then moving on. But you have someone coming to you that is a bit more traditional, as in they like to really support the woman. That may be through opening doors, paying for dinner, just that family and traditional type value coming forward, as well as really being able to work with other people. So it may be somebody who even coaches a kids sports team. So keep that in mind as well. It's going to be somebody who is very good at working with other people and is within a team um, type of environment.
Okay.
So traditional teamwork, somebody who frequently has stress related health concerns because they do too much, they take on too much, and that would be kind of obvious when you see them. They're just going to seem like a very busy person. You may also find them as they are exiting a relationship or a particularly difficult period of their life. I am hearing about widowship, so take that with a grain of salt because that type of relationship does come with its own little things here and there. But you are stepping
Yeah.
in sensible and kind person because you have learned your lessons. So when you find this man who is in the transition phase, you're both going to be able to build a contented life that's based on mutual respect, creativity, and really passion as well. We always like that, but just understanding that both of you have life experiences and it's going to be somebody you can share it with. And I feel that connection is what you are craving deeply, just to be able to share your life experiences and to have that someone to share the same with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I hope that helps you on your path because you have wonderful things. Trust your intuition. I always say that. But you have a very good man coming towards your way. You're just going to take some time, but don't worry. You can do all of this yourself.